Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Rocket League Championship Series. It's Season 4. It's the first broadcast day. You chose the most perfect time to tune in. Welcome. What a few seasons it has been for the RLCS. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, all absolutely amazing. And thanks for being here, joining along for the ride. Shout out to you guys in Twitch chat. I said hi, but no one says hi back. What's up with that? I don't know what's going on with you guys.
There's people spamming hi.
Did they not see me say
I think they spam something else.
It's just,
yeah, there's other...
that chat is moving so quickly. Go ahead and tell us where you're from. That's always fun. Go ahead and
Grand Rapids.
Where are you from? Where are you from in the chat? Let us know. I'm from Dallas originally.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Iced teas.
Okay. More on that. More on that later. Of course, I'm Axel Tosh, joined by Gibbs and James Bot. Guys, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. So excited. We've been ramping up for this day for so long. From the end of Season 3, we've had an off-season full of changes, full of different results. North America versus Europe. The storylines continue in the Rocket League esports scene. Guys, how excited are you?
It's just been fun watching these past 2 hours unfold. We've already seen some huge upsets. We see, what is it, superhero cop?
Yeah,
premature superhero cops making a run.
Terrible.
Then we have Incognito making runs right now. So it's a lot of fun seeing these teams come out of nowhere and get huge upsets.
Yeah, and this is the most important season of RLCS ever because of the shift that we're going to, adding the rival series, the promotion relegation. This day is probably the most stressful day that any pro has ever experienced. So everything on the line for them. They know their future is so contingent upon this day. So with that pressure, will these teams come out and perform, or will we see some upsets?
And we're going to talk all about it. We're trying to fill out 8 spots in the Rocket League Championship Series for Season 4. 2 are already decided for North America. That's NRG and Rogue. And we're trying to find out the 6 teams who will join them in league play. By the end of today, we will know that. And also filling out 8 teams for the Rocket League Rivalry Series, a new series added to the Rocket League Championship Series circuit. Before we get into all that explanation, though, let's talk about Season 3, guys. Season 3 was absolutely amazing. If you missed it, go back and watch every VOD from every league play match and the finals. It finished up in the Wiltern in Los Angeles, a full house, and we had NRG and Rogue step up in a big way.
Yeah, we had the home field advantage at La La Land, right? I think we were still calling it that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. Los Angeles, but we see Rogue and Energy stepping up. Energy finally breaking that curse of losing to European teams over and over again, beating 2 in a row, including Northern Gaming as well, like in a sweep. But they finished 3rd by the end. And of course, the grand finals is not complete unless it's 2 European teams battling it out.
But and also don't want to forget mentioning OCE. They came out. They proved me wrong. I was expecting them to go out first, but you see Denial. They took out Denial in that first round. Alpha Sydney, that was an incredible series, but overall, Northern Gaming, with the help of Turbo Pulse as the substitute, they were just too much, and they relegated Maka to 2nd place yet again, getting that back-to-back series win. That was an incredible series to watch. They really deserved that championship title. Yeah,
Northern Gaming, that huge lower bracket run. They won their first round match, but lost their second round, so they had like 4 games on the last day. And absolutely dominated.
And RG, the only team to beat them, North America.
Such an awesome moment. And after that victory from Northern, Envious goes and picks them up. We have Cloud9 getting into the scene, FlyQuest, the list goes on with all these teams interested in Rocket League esports. So very exciting to be involved in the scene at this very moment. And yeah, everyone's looking to become the next Northern Gaming now. Envious, everyone's looking to become the world champion. We've seen so many roster changes. And we had a lot of people sign up for these qualifiers that you're looking at right now. So let's take a look at the numbers here. A lot of you guys made teams. I love it. Thank you for signing up and playing. It's so much fun. Even if you don't think you're going to make it all the way, definitely get yourself out there. Go play in those tournaments. We had 25,961 total competitors in the qualifiers. That's 5,279 total teams, guys.
And we had 128 for North America today, which is now whittled down to probably less than 60 at this point. And we have 128 tomorrow for Europe, and then OCE still has yet to be played. So a lot of these teams want to get those spots, but there's only 14 available for North America, that is. So we'll see who actually can win these games. And we've already seen some teams that weren't expected to even be a team in the rival series, and now they will be on stream later today.
Yeah, and also just want to say shout out to Cloud Fuel, who kind of envisioned the big shift this season for the qualifiers, having 4 community organizations run the 4 qualifiers that lead to this play-in. It was very well received by the community. Everyone had a lot of fun. Matches got streamed, and it was just a smooth experience. So, way to go, Cloud.
Yeah, and of all those players and teams who signed up, we would love to have you on League Play. We would, but we just don't have time for that. We need 8 teams. That's what we're going to figure out today. So let's talk about the format of the play-in qualifier. We started out with a bunch of those teams. We whittled it down to 128 teams who are competing today. We're live right now, ladies and gents. They started like 2 hours ago. Yep. They started playing 2 hours ago, and we're going to be covering the later stages of the bracket. It's all best of 5, double elimination. Now, what's important here is the schedule of our day, which is our first 4 matches. They're going to be deciding who's in RLCS. Then we're going to have 2 more matches deciding who's going to be in Rlrs. And then our final 2 matches of the day will be the final 2 spots of the 6 we're filling out for the RLCS. Yeah,
so lots of games to be played here. But it comes down to, like, if you're in the upper bracket final, you're in the rival series already, but you're battling for a championship series spot, but you're still alive, and you would have to win 1 more game and then be live streamed again as match 7 or 8 to have a chance for the championship series. And obviously, that's the main goal for most of the teams. But still, the rival series, we have $50,000 on the line there, so that's a huge place to be as well.
Let's talk about League Play, though. Of course, this is where everyone's trying to get into. We have 18 round robin over the course of the season, all best of 5s, and the top 6 teams from the 8 teams qualify for the playoffs. And again, what's important about this season, too, you're guaranteed $7,250 if you're in League Play.
For context, that's over double what you were guaranteed last season for League Play. So teams that make it to League Play, that's a huge boost for them, and this will be on top of what they'll get for the regional playoffs and or the regional championship and the world championship.
Plus, with North America and Europe, like if you make top 6, then you're into season 5 as well. So also, even more guaranteed money there too.
Yep, that's absolutely true, and that's a great point. These players playing for so much more than just these individual matches and all this prize pool. There's implications for further series, so look out for that. But let's get into the promotion relegation. Again, the difference between the championship series and the rivalry series is, from the rivalry series, you're trying to advance into the RLCS. And again, bottom 2 from RLCS play against the top 2 from RLRS at the end of this season. So this is a long way down the road here. Yeah. After the season is kind of reaching its end, there's just that new dynamic we're introducing to the RLCS to create, I mean, James, you can talk about it, to create that nice buffer in between the leagues.
Absolutely. This promotion relegation, what it's doing is teams that finish in the top 6 of the RLCS, proven that they belong, they are solid teams, they automatically qualify for RLCS Season 2. The people who finish 7th, 8th, they're going to have to play against the top 2 teams from the rival series for those last 2 spots. So it's a promotion relegation system, just like what you'd see in other sports. And then the bottom 4 spots of the rival series, those will always get cycled out every season. But yeah, it's going to add more stability for the players. Teams hopefully will see rosters stick together more, so you can be a fan of the same players as they play. And then also with the players getting to stick around on the same teams, maybe they'll get a little more support from the organizations who pick them up.
I love the depth that's here, more opportunity for all these top players to stick around. But let's move on to the schedule. Get your pens out, get your calendars out. Ladies and gents, this is your spot for the weekends. Every single weekend, pretty much the next 2 months, twitch.tv/Rocket League. This is the play-in weekend. Next weekend, we're going to have week 1 of League Play, and then every single weekend, we're going to be having League Play leading into the regional championships, where we'll have our top 6 teams competing. There you see promotion relegation tournament, which is, again, bottom 2 from championship series, top 2 from rival series, and of course the world championships.
So this is so important because this is the very last play-in for the championship series, as we were talking about. Now you have to go through the rival Series and make top 2 to make the championship series for future seasons. So that's why today is so important, and while these players are probably so nervous about all these games.
Absolutely. Everything on the line today.
Yeah, and we are getting closer and closer to the matches, ladies and gents. The matches are happening live right now. 128 teams. We're whittling it down, trying to find 6 in the RLCS and 8 for the Rlcs. We have our first match in the books. More on that in a second. But let's talk about the prize pool, guys. We're going to remind all you folks of what's going on down the road here. We have the regional championships. That's at the end of league play. Your top 6 teams is going to be competing for this cash.
Yeah, we got $10,000 for first place. Like this is just icing on the cake because you're already guaranteed that $7,250 for league play. And of course, top 4 spots is what is most important here because they will move on to the World Championship where most of the prize pool is.
Of course, this leads us into our World Championship prize pool. Lots of money available for these top Rocket League teams. $55,000 for first place.
Yeah, a lot of change right there. You see, goes all the way down to 9th and 10th because, of course, we have OCE joining us yet again this season at the World Championship. It's going to be an incredible, culmination to the season. But before we even get to that point, we're going to find out who will be the teams we're watching all league play along today. So today is such an amazing day to watch. You get to see these teams that we might see in the rival series going up against championship series teams. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, guys, we're about to get into our first match. Let's focus in here on this first match. And again, another reminder, our first 4 matches, we'll keep you updated the whole day, but our first 4 matches, the winner is in RLCS. The loser still has a chance for RLCS. They're going to be knocked down to the lower bracket. What's important here is the next 8 teams you're going to see are either guaranteed RLCS or guaranteed RLRS. So congrats already to these teams you're about to see on the stream. But we have our first match in the books. The first team that is ready. In the upper bracket, we have FlyQuest going up against Renegades. So this next match you're going to see on first match of the RLCS Season 4, FlyQuest versus Renegades. Best of 5. The winner advances to the Rocket League Championship Series league play. The loser still has a chance to be in RLCS, but at the very least, they're in the rival series. Yeah,
FlyQuest, they just got picked up yesterday, I think it was, from
Equinox.
Yeah, like it was Equinox. So we have Sad Jr., Corrupted, and Chrome coming out from them. And then they're playing Renegades, who they kind of took a back seat this offseason. Wasn't playing a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, but still you have two powerhouse players, in my opinion, of Timmy and Dapper. Timmy, not always the statistical monster, but if you watch him play, that kid knows what he's doing on the field. And then they have Moses, who's a veteran, missed out last season. You know, in my opinion, he's cooled off a little bit, but still, that is a really scary roster. This is going to be a very close match.
All right, well, guys, I'm ready to get into predictions because I want to get the day started. What do you think? FlyQuest Renegades, who's our first team to be joining Rogue and NRG in the league play for the North America region?
I expect both these teams to probably make it in the long run, or at least be showing up again in match 7 or 8. My question mark is Moses. I'm still worried about his offensive capabilities. So because of that, I'm going to go FlyQuest here. And you can't count out Sad Jr. We thought he was dead 2 seasons ago when he got dropped from NRG, but he's still here. And he still makes league play every single season and makes LAN every single season. So I'm going with them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one, Gibbs. I think Timmy and Dapper, I think that combo is too strong. I think even with Moses cooling off, they are still the better team. They're going to take it over FlyQuest. So that's who I've got.
I love it. Already some disagreement on the desk. Anything can happen. Remember, get your thoughts in as well. We're looking at the Twitch chat very closely. I'll see what you're saying, I promise. Otherwise, get on Twitter. Use the hashtag RLCS. Ask a question. Say a cool thing. You might be on the stream later. So stay tuned for that. But it's time to get into the first match of league play, or I should say, of RLCS. The first match of Season 4 at the broadcast is going to be FlyQuest versus Renegades. The winner is in the league play of North America for RLCS. Let's go over to the commentary desk with Wavepunk and Final Carpet. Take it away, guys.
Essentially within 2 or 3 touches, you have to get it to exactly where you need it, or you've run out of time and your team is retreated. So a lot of times you're kind of depending on your skill if you're going to rely on counterattacks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, get up and get loud. It's game day for Season 4 of the Rocket League Championship Series. It's FlyQuest versus Renegades. Got Renegades here in the orange, FlyQuest in the blue. One of these teams will move into the championship series in this match. The other one guaranteed a spot in the rival series. Will have an opportunity to play for the championship series once more later on today. And so far it has been FlyQuest the majority of the offensive pressure here. The first 30 seconds of game number 1. Best of 5s these series. Got to win 3 to move in to the championship series. Corrupted now in the middle, trying to flick it over. Dapper gets the read, and Sad Jr. in with a follow-up. Another shot towards net. Puts it through, and a bump it looks like came through from his teammate to help him out.
Yeah, Corrupted G again trying to retreat with a purpose. Don't just go out for no reason. He came around, he saw Moses in net. Moses actually probably could have had the reaction time to get that. Now, it may have been a weak touch, but his goal was just to put it to the corner. But it doesn't matter if you've been completely removed. Well played by Corrupted G.
We were watching backstage before the show started. We were watching FlyQuest playing in some of their earlier matches. That sending the linebacker up to bump the goalie out of a play they were using multiple times. In those earlier matches, Sad Jr. trying to play Moses. Getting out under. I believe every player on the pitch right now has had experience in previous RLCS seasons. So 2 top caliber teams here for the first match of the day. Renegades finally getting an opportunity on the offense. And Moses takes a shot towards the net. Corrupted back into the corner. And Sad Jr. will pause it, try and set it up for Corrupted G, who bumps Dapper onto the ceiling. Sad Jr.'s touch will clear it away, but it passes it straight back to Moses. And now Timmy lurking for an opportunity. He'll fall back, put it back in the middle, set up for Dapper, who puts it onto the backboard. A bump onto Dapper again, opening up space here for FlyQuest to try and get some defense, but they're going to have to maintain ball control at least out to midfield if they want to relieve this siege right now.
They are staying patient, though. They don't seem to be panicking very much. Chrome rotating into net. They're always leaving someone back, but right now, ooh, if Corrupted wasn't able to get there, it could have been a risky opportunity.
Play down to Sad Jr. will finally move the ball into the orange. 3:05 left on the clock, and it's FlyQuest with the lead, and now an opportunity to extend it here as they are in Renegades territory. The corner. Corrupted G over the top of Timmy. Sad Jr. in, wins the 50-50. A good opportunity here. Moses goes up with a 50-50 again in favor of FlyQuest. Chrome will drop it down 2-0 now.
The moment this contest happened, Chrome knew that if he won this at all, he would be the last man standing. So even after that bump, even after he followed that all the way through, took his time to get the angle, let the ball drop a bit more, space itself from the backboard until he had the angle to solidify the goal.
The composure to win an aerial 50-50 and then continue to chase it without landing shows the caliber of these players. Sad Jr. shot goes wide. Corrupted G will drop this one down to Chrome. A nice shot, a good pass. Blocked away by Dapper, and they'll keep it at just a 2-goal game. Renegades struggling to score here in game number 1. They had one good offensive push before the last goal was scored. Another demolition. Corrupted G in, passes across the net. And Moses is now back out to midfield. Sad Jr. will keep the pressure on. FlyQuest looking to extend their lead. They're just keeping this ball up in the Renegades box. On the Renegades half, Timmy's touch is soft, and Dapper wasn't able to get a wheel onto it. Sad Jr. will put it right back into the corner again.
Well placed by Moses, trying to keep behind that ball, make sure that the 50-50 went in his favor. Dapper trying to get there for the shot.
Timmy had a nice pass. Dapper wasn't able to quite finish it off. Well defended by the FlyQuest boys. Dapper now. Timmy following it through. Shot towards net into the goal. And there's Renegades on the board.
I mean, this is just clinical right here. He has all the time he can. No one contesting this. I'm sure he could hear no boost coming for him. He took his time for that shot, placed it beautifully under that crossbar. I think the defender, if he maybe taken his time, gotten a bit closer to net. He stayed too far out, so his reaction time would need to be quicker because he's closer to the shot than he is to the net. So I think if he'd gotten a little bit closer to the bottom of that net, he may have been able to get up for it. But either way, well placed by Timmy.
Corrupted G to put this into the box. Can he finish it off himself? It'll be defended by Moses. Sad Jr. down in the corner, setting this up. Chrome is airborne. The 50-50 goes to the side. Sad Jr. around the corner, onto the wall. Timmy's there to keep the ball lofted. Keep it from crossing the net in a dangerous position. Dapper will drop this to Moses as Timmy falls back for boost. The two-man offensive push here. Moses gets zoned out. Timmy will rotate up to mid, picks it up from Chrome. The 50-50 from Sad Jr. rolls it up the wall. Now Corrupted G in his own corner. A final minute of game number 1 of Season 4. As FlyQuest up by 1 and with an opportunity to extend here, Sad Jr. moves it down the field a bit faster than he probably wanted to, as it just gave the ball right back to Moses. Keeps it alive. Oh, Chrome's there, and he's got support from Sad Jr. They'll touch it twice in the air and take a shot towards the box. Dapper now over to the side. This looks like it will probably drop and touch here. Will. Overtime in game number 1. They wasted no time getting into the overtime.
That must be crushing for FlyQuest. They were so close to getting that first notch on their belt, but now they will have to fight through overtime to get it.
Both teams still 3 games away from the Rocket League Championship Series.
All 3 up.
Renegades. Some good pressure there. Moses got grounded quickly, and there was no immediate follow-up pressure. Corrupted G doesn't make contact with Timmy, as none able to make the shot.
He did cut off enough angle, though. Forced Timmy to place it wide.
Chrome to Corrupted G. Down to the corner. Corrupted will read this one off the wall, but looking for Sad Jr. in the middle. Takes the shot to the net. Beautiful pass. Beautiful connection. FlyQuest is up by 1.
Only took him 30 seconds, and on this counterattack, Timmy with the weak clear and Corrupted just trying to center that out. And Sad Jr., we know he can make shots no matter how his car's oriented, no matter where on the pitch he is. He will put that on target when needed, and FlyQuest will get the win they thought they had before overtime. They must be feeling good.
Yeah, got to breathe a sigh of relief. They didn't throw. They didn't let it go. They're able to finally get the win here. Game number 1, now only 2 wins away from qualifying for the Rocket League Championship Series here in Season 4. And so much pressure here. Basically even shots, 9-7 between FlyQuest and Renegades, but it did feel like, especially in regulation, it was FlyQuest that was doing the majority of the offense, keeping that ball in the orange half.
It felt like there was a lot of patience from Renegades, which I did like to see. Even when they were down 2-0, they weren't trying to force too much. They weren't going up when they had no boost. If they knew they needed to buy time because they just dealt with a lot of offense, they'd get a hard clear. They knew they'd lose possession, but they'd gather up some boost, let them drive again, get another hard clear when there was too much pressure. They'd wait until one of those drives was a little bit weaker, and they were able to keep more boost, and then they'd start to bring it out. And that's when they were able to get those 2 goals in. I mean, like, again, that second shot probably should have been saved, but it could, I want to say, I think it was Chrome that went up for that save. I want to say Timmy got in his way last second. I saw the little, like, spark of, like, 2 cars bumping into each other. Could have been coincidental, could have been whatever it was, but either way, he couldn't get there for the save. But they're being patient, which I like to see, but I'm a little fearful, because if you get too complacent, especially when there's this much on the line, and they were down by 2, they managed to pull it out with 4 seconds left. So I just want to make sure they still have that fire when they're going in to get those shots.
It was beautiful to watch the passing plays we were seeing on both sides of the ball here. Saw Dapper to Timmy, and then there at the end, Sad Jr. connected with a teammate to put it through. The only really, like, strong solo goal I felt like we saw was Chrome winning the aerial 50-50 and then following it up in front of the box. It's great to see the team plays coming out here. FlyQuest starting up on the offense again. Sad Jr. to try and roll it over. Does not quite get the full touch, and it will cross the net without going in. Chrome wins that 50-50 strong. And it'll be back in the corner again. All of Renegades having to turn around. Sad Jr. taking another shot on the pass from Corrupted G, and Timmy gets the save. But they'll keep the pressure on. Corrupted will try to drop it softly into the box, but no contact. And now Dapper will be able to move this one back out. Sad Jr. to Corrupted G. The quick rotation. Sad Jr.'s airborne. Puts it onto the backboard once more. Here comes Chrome to drop it down and in, and that's FlyQuest with the lead again.
This decision from Sad Jr. is perfect. He knew not to drop it because Dapper had the reaction. There's a good chance it would have gone right off his hood. So instead, he puts it off the backboard one more time, seeing that Dapper was their last defender. He was up in the air. He was not grounded at all, had no more control, gave it up to a teammate. Both selfless and efficient.
Chrome now down and into the orange corner. First goal happening here in the first minute of game 2. FlyQuest with the lead again. Both Chrome and Corrupted in the corner. They'll bump Dapper high, but it's just Sad Jr. in the back as Moses sets it up for Timmy. Takes a shot towards the net, and Sad Jr. gets the save, sends it away. It might have been a bit wide anyway, but still beautifully defended by the veteran player. That was hard to tell. That could either perfectly in the corner or just a crossbar, but you don't want to let that you don't want to check that. Yeah, don't leave that up to chance. As Chrome carries that onto the wall. Interesting decision there, and beautiful way to get it past Timmy. Corrupted again using the wall. The wall just being the fourth player here. Corrupted G will score. Watch the way they use the wall to get it past every single defender. Not only were they using that wall perfectly as people contested, but Timmy got slammed last second by Corrupted G. There's a good chance he could have gotten and at least cut off a bit of angle if he'd gotten around that ball. But Corrupted G landed, smacked him out on accident, and now a 2-goal lead for FlyQuest. 3:41 left to go. FlyQuest got out to the 2-goal lead in game number 1 as well, and Renegades was able to make the comeback. A demolition. Corrupted G, what was that flip? Oh man, I wish he had scored because I wanted to see that again. These hard cut passes right now are phenomenal from FlyQuest. Corrupted G now. Going for second touch, the 50-50 will just drop in front of Moses, and Chrome will tackle. Now Corrupted G with an opportunity. Demoed by Dapper, and then Chrome demolished as well. Renegades, what looked like they were starting to get outplayed on the defense, they'll just remove the offensive players and regain ball control. Moses, excellent flick over the top of Chrome. He's got Dapper in support. Can he set it up? They go for the zone on Sad Jr., who still gets the clear off to the side. Corrupted G will follow it through. He and Chrome both went for that and lost the 50-50, but Sad Jr. with an excellent clear to move it back and into the orange box. He'll just get the play, put it in all by himself. What a play by Sad Jr. They mentioned it on the desk. Sad Jr. should not be forgotten. He may have been quiet these past few seasons, but he still has what it takes to get the victory. 3-0 now for FlyQuest. Sad Jr. making some phenomenal decisions in this game alone. 2:44 left to go. Renegades was able to make the 2-goal comeback last game, but now down by 3. Can they do it again? Shot towards the net. Timmy's in front of the box. He'll put that one through. This is the beginning. This is what they need. They're only down by 2 now. Quickly turning it around. Corrupted G unable to get that touch, which really put Sad Jr. in a tight spot. You saw him coming up out of net, prepared for that, trying to get a quick counterattack. Especially on kickoff, you want to try and get as much momentum as possible, because you see what happens when it goes in your favor. Renegades get a point on the board. Sad Jr. airborne, Dapper airborne first. Sends it away. Chrome now into the corner to bounce it out. Corrupted G's there, but loses the 50-50 with Moses. And now to play it downfield. Corrupted G in the corner. Gonna try and pass it out. Sad Jr. right there. Sends a shot towards the net, but it misses. He is playing so well, honestly. Even just his ability to make those contests, he just got that dunk, almost went straight towards net, and their defense has been working as well. They're playing patient. They're making sure that they're getting back so that they don't have to worry about any quick attacks from Renegades. But now we'll see a quick counterattack. Corrupted G needs to place this over to the corner. Gets a pass, Dapper. And past Moses as well. But Dapper will be able to pick it up as the second touch. He lost a bit of ball control. Got to outdistance the car. Now Sad Jr.
Possession.
Carry this one through. It drops in front of the net. Moses to send it away, but here comes Chrome into the corner. A nice pass outwards. Where's Sad Jr.? He's hanging in the back. Knows they've got the 2-goal lead and they don't need to continue on. Timmy will try to push this one through. 1:25 left to go. Still a 2-goal game in favor of FlyQuest.
I mean, you said it there. I think it's a huge part. Make sure you don't overcommit, especially if you're a team that is 2 goals in the lead. And there Chrome again with another 50-50, bumping Timmy. So much physical play coming out of FlyQuest, and it has gotten them 3 of these 4 goals so far. Oh. Timmy, what is he going to do? Chrome just smacks him out last second, just underneath his undercarriage of his car, and they are now 3 goals ahead with a minute 14 left. I don't know if they can come back.
We'll see. Down by 3. The 3-goal comeback has only happened a few times in our Rlcs championship series. We'll play this one down. Final minute. Oh, it's dropped right in front of the box. Can't get it through. Oh, it'll go off to the side. We'll try to drop this one through and away. These guys playing so much. The 3-goal comeback is so difficult.
It's just a daunting feeling. Like if someone told me that I had to come back 3 goals, if I had to make 3 goals back on a team, especially a team that is professional or has RLCS experience, I'm going to feel very scared, to be honest. Very, very scared.
Last 30 seconds here of game 2. And it's looking like everything's in FlyQuest's book here. They took the win in game number 1. And barring a miracle from Renegades, they'll take it here in game 2 as well. The question being, what does Renegades have to do at this point? Down by 2, best of 5, their only option to make it into RLCS